Put some hot sauce on my burrito, baby. Yes, you are tuning into another episode of DMK Sports Podcast. Yo, DJ, drop that beat.
Drew on the keys on this shit now.
Yes, y'all. And we don't stop. Man, it's 6:13 on the podcast, Clyde. Hey, you know what it is. Wildcard Martin in the building. My man, Mike T, he in the building. 6:13. What it do, Brody? How you doing, man?
Hey, man, you got that drum like it's hot.
Hey.
You got that drum like it's hot. Hey, about the freestyle on the flow.
Hey.
The man cave coming through, though.
Hey.
We got the whole Moco Center.
Hey.
And you know we the winners.
Hey, what they say North Mo, they say South Mo, they say in between the Mo. Hey. Hey man, we cranking right now. We feeling real good, feeling great, feeling good is because we are blessed to be here another day, breathing air, talking sports with y'all. So y'all know what it is. Wildcard Mar, my team in the building, man. Everything's lovely, man. Hey, let's get into it. All right, let's talk some sports. No disrespect, my T. You don't have the golden locks like you used to, not flowing through the wind. It's okay.
Yes.
But there was a boxer about a week ago, said, shorty braided me too tight, had a little bit too much grease and dripping all in my eye, and I took a knee and that. Hey man, talk to the people. What's up with Gervonta Davis with the very creative excuse from the fight, man? That was a very creative excuse, bro.
So I keep it real on this show, and I'm gonna keep it real right now.
Please.
See it as though you mentioned I used to have hair. Now I'm bald by choice.
Okay.
I used to have long, luxurious hair. And when I did have hair, I played sports, played football. Now, I did used to get my hair done before games. So now it makes sense that why we lost all them games at Blair. Because that's what was getting in my eyes, and my eyes were burning. It was the grease from me getting my hair done that was coming down my, even though I had a bandana on, it was coming down and it was getting to my eyes. My quarterback, he had hair too. That's why he was throwing them interceptions. The grease was getting in his eyes. We would have went 10-0 if we would have just been bald head.
So are you telling me that y'all was drippy before you even knew y'all was drippy?
We was dripping the wrong way. We weren't even wearing Jerry Kill juice. We was wearing Blue Magic in our hair, Super Grow in our hair, and it was dripping in our eyes, and it was poison in our eyes. So I might have took a knee too if I was Gervonta. Now, in fairness, let's talk some real stuff here, right? Okay.
Let's talk
Roach.
Let's talk real.
Roach is from DC, although he's from PG, but DC claims him. I am from the Mo. I don't have that same luxury. If I would have came out as a boxer and said I was from DC, they'd be like, no, we're not. He's from Silver Spring. Until I won. Right? Now, I think Roach won the fight. But
a lot of people agree with you, Brody.
But only because if that knockdown counts, well, the knee counts as a knockdown, that's why he wins the fight.
Okay.
I think that Gervonta was handling the fight pretty well up until the end. I want to say rounds 8 through 12. That's when Roach started picking it up. And Gervonta, man, you have the blemish on your record. I don't think that it's going to affect you as much as far as legacy goes, because everyone knows you're a great fighter. Everyone knows that if you really get hit by him, you're pretty much going down because he's known for knocking people out. Before this fight, I said to myself, no matter who won, I probably don't want to see it again. After this fight, I want to see it again, but not because it was a tie.
Yeah.
I want to see Gervonta bounce back. I
And,
want to see if he can bounce back
and handle business.
and handle business. Like this should be in short order.
Yeah.
The next time y'all fight, you know what I'm saying? But it was controversial, like you said, man. It was very controversial.
Let me ask you this though, real quick, Mike. Let me ask you this: do you think, I guess the friendship amongst them? Do you think that played a role in this at all? Do you think it kind of made Tank kind of hold something back and just like, nah, I ain't gonna do my brother like that because if I really want to, I'll break his shit right now.
No.
Like, okay.
I think Tank just don't want to box no more.
Oh, really?
I think this is his wake-up call. He needed a wake-up call. Because, Tank been talking about retirement.
Mm.
And Tank is young. It's not like Tank is
Oh,
and I don't think even Tank is even 30 yet.
I don't think so either.
So for him to be saying that he has 4 more fights, I think it was even before this, he said he got about 4 more fights left. I think he said Haney, Shakur, I forgot who else the other 2 that he said. But I think he was not as focused going into this fight. Now, maybe it could have been because of the friend aspect of it. I'm not sure. But to me personally, I just feel like this is, when it comes to being the champion of the world, no matter what sport it is, you get a level amount of attention that the normal person wouldn't be able to. Like we were talking about, me and you one day. We were talking about if somebody gets $1 billion that's never had anything, they're gonna go crazy. And for certain people in this world and we do it with every sport. We tend to forget that they're human, and the human side of them is the mental side. Like they're human regardless, physically, mentally, everything. But the most human side of them that we can relate to them is the mental side, because we can't do what they do physically. I can't box like Gervonta Davis. I got hands, but I can't box like Gervonta. You know what I'm saying? Like I got the
Yeah.
I got the things, but I'm not him.
Yeah, I got you.
But
You got enough to get. Hey, back up off me now.
yeah, and I sometimes I hate to use my personal experiences on this show sometimes, but when it came to Go-Go and what I meant to Montgomery County Go-Go, it got overwhelming sometimes. Like one time was when I first kind of started and I first kind of got out there, me, rest in peace, my homie Phil, we went to the mall and the Jordans had just came out. I believe they was either the 17s. I think it was the 17s with the briefcase. And we went in the mall. Dude just gave it to us like we were Jameis Winston.
Oh.
He was like, "Oh my God, dude, y'all don't know what y'all do for Mo County, woo, woo." And it was like, that's dope. But then from that point on, I started noticing I couldn't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like I would go on dates with my girl and we would think we going on the outskirts. No. People knew who I was. So magnify that times 100 with a Gervonta Davis.
Yeah, something different.
It's something different. Even B-More, man. You know what I'm saying? Like B-More is a big city. But for the most part, a lot of our, in our people of color in Baltimore, they don't get to experience that on that level. So when they get to that, you're either going to go one way or you're going to go the other way,
Yeah.
So I just think he didn't come into the fight focused. I'm not saying, and it sounds bad because I'm taking it away from Roach's performance, because Roach fought a hell of a fight.
He did.
But let's not be mistaken. This wasn't a Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson thing. This was a great fight between 2 great fighters, and I want to make sure that I give Roach his props because he did his thing in this fight. He made it so that either you said it's a split decision or you said he won.
Yeah.
And that's what he was supposed to go do.
I know, without a doubt. Roach showed and did his job for sure what he was supposed to do. You know, I'm just of the belief, hey, I just, you know, whether it's the friendship or other, other emotions that is going through his head, I just think he just was not, uh, you know, had that killer instinct that I've seen him in other kind of fights where I just seen him just hawk people down and just dominate or, just end it. Tank, I hey, I still need the fight between him and Shakur. I still need it. I still need it. Um, if he can give me that before, if like you said, he's been talking retirement. If he can give me that before he walks away, please, please, and thank you. That's all. That's all I ask for. Hey, you still the man. I think your career is your career. You done what you done. You can't take nothing away from it. So hey, but we move on, and as well as Javante one day, but there's other cats are trying to move on. As there's some NFL news.
Mm.
There's a guy that did get moved on. There's a new wide receiver in DC. Doo-doo, 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 doo. Hey, you better chuck your chain. Hey, Debo coming. Doo-doo, doo. He coming to DC. He about to team up with Jaden. What you think about the trade, man? For a fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
So at worst, um, how can I put this? And the reason why I'm looking down is because I'm looking at Debo's numbers
Mm, mm.
throughout the last couple of years.
Glad you're looking at him.
What I will say, what I will say is this: for a fifth round pick,
Mm-hmm.
at worst, if it doesn't work out, you didn't lose much.
True.
Not saying a fifth round pick doesn't matter because we've seen in the NFL later picks come out and do their thing. But I mean, it's Debo Sanders. If somebody said, I think every team that everyone on the man cave likes, like if the Titans, Cowboys, Chiefs, if any of us would have been presented with the same situation, our GM was like, hey, man, like for the Chiefs, for example, you ain't telling me a fifth round pick for Debo ain't gonna help y'all.
I don't know, but without a doubt.
And the same thing goes for the Cowboys, same thing goes for the Titans. So I think it's a good trade. It if he's Debo,
Mm-hmm.
what's Debo's real name?
I don't even know.
It ain't Debo.
Nah, in my main name.
Well, okay, let's just say his name was Patrick. If he played like Patrick instead of Debo, then it's not gonna work. But if Debo come out there playing like Debo, ooh, yes, sir. The Commanders left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. I
Hey,
hate that song so much, dog.
he said I hate that song, bro.
That man just represents this area, old Bamas.
Hey, you do know I'm clipping that,
Go
right?
ahead, do your thing. Do you think it's just old? Because that's just what this area be. Like we hang on to the old Bamas. We don't even invest in the youngins.
I'm just
So
saying, because you're an Eagles fan now, and the fact that you just
yeah.
song, I'm definitely clipping
Oh yeah. EAGLES. Eagles. Yeah, we're not tripping because we about to do something crazy. Like we somehow gonna get Myles Garrett, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Luka Doncic on the same team, along with along with Devontae Adams. I don't know how we do it. I don't know. Like Philly, I know we're not there yet, but I'm sure we may talk about them. Philly has no salary cap. They don't believe in that. There's no such thing as for them. Like I've never seen anything like this.
it.
They've been doing this back with Donovan McNabb and Michael Vick.
This is wild, bro.
Freaking Wayne Gretzky, Mario Lemieux, damn Shaq, Kobe. Well, rest in peace, Kobe. Can't say Kobe, but Shaq, D Wade,
Roger Federer.
freaking Joe Montana,
He
go
said,
play the slot.
they thought, oh, stop.
Barry Sanders,
Serena Williams.
yeah, the whole damn got the, like dog.
The All-Stars.
Man, what?
No cap. But hey, man, hey,
David Stern rolling over in his grave right now.
hey, you wow. You said you had his stats pulled up. There's a column I want you to look at.
Okay.
All right, and it's called GP. It's called Games Played, GP. And
Ooh, yeah,
here's my thing with Debo. All right. He's a Swiss Army knife when he's available.
yeah.
Um, at some point in time, Mike T, whenever you want to do the math on that on GP, just throw that number out on games played over the last couple of years, and I can understand there's a lot of games missed because he
Well, so
he plays pretty rough.
it's surprising because
It's really
so
not
his
bad.
first year he had 15. The
Mm-hmm.
second year he only played 7.
Mm-hmm.
21 he played 16. 22 he played 13.
Mm-hmm.
23 and 24 he played 15.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean he plays. He ain't Joel Embiid,
I feel you. Yeah.
but I get what you're saying. Like, still, is the NFL the teams that, for the most part, that have the most players that are active and that are on the field that they usually win. I want to here's so I'm glad you pointed that up because it just made me think of something. And what I thought about, I'm gonna tell you 1 second because I just pulled it up as well. Um, he's about in the same range as AJ Brown.
On games missed and played.
Kind of, sort of. So besides that one season, I said 7 games.
Yeah.
AJ's first year, he had 16. The next year, he had 14. The next year, he had 13. Those were with the Titans. With the Eagles, he's played 22 and 23. He played all 17 games, which, is pretty good. But this year, which is the year they won a Super Bowl, he played 13.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes back to what I just said. Your availability is your best asset for a team. And yeah, I mean, I get what you because Debo does it.
I'm just saying that.
Maybe it's the media, man, because I mean,
Well, what I'm saying is the style of football that he plays. He plays like because he's so a Swiss Army knife. He's going to run inside the tackles in the middle, play the little dirty football where he's getting beat and bruised up. And we've seen him, come in games hampered and, not 100%. And sometimes, not even finish a game or, so it's just one of those things when we already know what it is with the NFL. The closer you get to the big 3-0, and you've already been a guy that's gotten so much body just bruised and beat down and banged up and, and then look at his stats though. His stats are declining. And so that's what doesn't help. But to his what kind of is like an oxymoron for him. He was on a 49ers team with so many loaded players on it. It's like how do you feed everybody? You got Christian McCaffrey and George Kittle, and then Brandon Ayuk before he got hurt was still a viable threat. You still had I mean Kyle Juszczyk, a fullback that Kyle Shanahan would still use. Like he would use everybody on that offense. So it's kind of like I don't know. Maybe I think this is good for Depot.
change the scenery.
Yeah, change the scenery and
Yeah,
put Scary Terry on the other side. Things open up for you now with Scary Terry on the other side now.
I mean, to your point, bro. I mean, after that monster season he had in 2021, he's only had 632 yards receiving in 22,
Hey, and Mike, that was before Chris McCaffrey showed up, bro.
892 in 2023.
When did they acquired Chris McCaffrey? 23.
Yeah. So
Look at those numbers start dropping.
yeah, I mean, even with the touchdowns,
Look at him.
even to his rushing yards. I mean, in that 21 season, he had 365 yards rushing, and he had 8 touchdowns rushing. He's had since then, he only got 9 touchdowns rushing. Even with receiving touchdowns, um, he did have one year that was more,
Mhm.
but the next year after the 1,400 yard season, he had 2 touchdowns. Then he had 7, and then he had 3. So maybe a change of scenery would help him. I will say this though, um, he on a 2-year short leash. Like if they don't get back this year to the NFC Championship game, they better win it that second year of this partnership because he will be gone.
Well, no, that's all they got left on that 2-year deal. Is it?
But that's what yeah. But usually with NFL they don't go through with the 2. Like when you get traded in the NFL as opposed to the NBA, usually with the NBA, if you got 2 years left of your contract, you just get traded. They don't do an extension right away.
Well, they don't have to, but I'm other thinking. I think they might actually go ahead and extend it just to kind of turn some of that money into a signing bonus just to save more cap. I
For
mean,
Debo,
yeah,
I mean,
they don't have to do it. I'm just
you're
saying.
right. You're right. I just think that I'm just saying. Period. He got about 2-year
Oh yeah,
leash here.
oh, yeah,
If they win, then yeah, then of course he's gonna be here longer. But the 2-year window is this year, and then the year after that. And like I said, they went to the NFC Championship game this year. So anything less than that, and you add Debo,
yeah.
he's gonna be looked at as one of the reasons why Jalen Daniels hasn't gotten to the next level.
And re-signing Bobby Wagner, so they're kind of keeping people that was part of that team. And like Bobby Wagner, who's a veteran presence on the defensive side and still has shown that he can still tackle and still move on the field. So I like what Washington look like they
I
ain't.
don't think they're done yet.
No, I don't think so neither. They gonna give your Eagles a run. They gonna give them a run.
Don't be surprised if they picked up Devontae Adams.
Don't say that. Ooh,
Don't be surprised. Don't be
that.
surprised.
Well, Devontae got to go somewhere because the Jets gave him the boot. All right, so let me ask you this, man.
Great segue.
I think we've seen this, dog. All right, we've seen the Jets spring clean every year, bro. We've seen this a million times. What make it gonna be different this time, huh?
I don't know, but they got the cleanest equipment room in the country. Them and the Browns, their facilities are clean, man.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, man. Like the bathrooms, like they got bathrooms, the public bathrooms. You probably could just go sit down and not have to put down that little paper thing that you put on the seat. Because it's so clean there.
Oh wait,
They
hold on, hold on, wait. You are daring to go raw dog on a public?
no. What I'm saying to you is, you
Oh,
probably
I can
could
say.
with the Browns and the Jets
Oh, okay.
because they do so much cleaning that their facilities is probably the cleanest in them, the Jaguars. It's so clean in those facilities right now that you probably could go just sit down on the toilet at those facilities. Like the Cowboys facilities is probably junky and dirty. They probably never they clean up every couple 4 or 5 years. The Browns, the Giants, they clean up so much that you could go like this on a windowsill. Like, you go and it was like, damn, no dust. They probably lead the league in cleanliness, but suck on the field.
The league in cleanliness is wow.
They probably, if you go look it up, you look up the cleanest franchises, the Browns, the Jets, the Jaguars, the Titans.
Patriots, yeah.
No.
Oh, right now,
Patriots is still dirty.
now, like,
It's still dirty. They ain't cleaned up that joint. They still got freaking champagne stains on bathroom walls from back when they was winning. They ain't cleaned up yet. They about to though.
I have no. I'm so glad.
Let Verbal mess up in that joint. They gonna clean house. They gonna change their uniforms, the logo.
No, because you said champagne stains. I'm glad that you went champagne stains. I'm glad you didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, champagne. I mean, but they,
No, because crab, bro, you know.
yeah, freaky ass crabby at 69.
Hey.
Y'all thought Drake, the Kendrick was talking to Drake.
Hey.
But come on, man. My bad, man.
Hey, bro, you gotta chill, dog. But hey, man, hey, DK Metcalf, he wants to get traded.
That's another one that could possibly go to Washington.
Hmm. Hey, man, I was about to say, so they're saying, the Chargers, Green Bay, the Raiders, Buffalo, some other teams were like some of the
A
teams that
bunch of teams with clean
yeah.
facilities.
Hey, I mean, it's gonna get interesting. There's gonna be some players that are not happy that's gonna leave and gonna get traded. Ooh. Come on with it. Come on with it, dog.
One thing I want to say about DK,
Okay.
we just said what we just said about Debo.
Hmm.
It's not the same.
Okay. I feel
DK is DK Metcalf, and I hate saying this because I don't want to be disrespectful, but DK for the last and I want to pull this up too. DK for the last couple of years probably been living off his name too. Um, Not necessarily, but no. Okay, let me shut up. DK still been him
you. So what's the problem? Why is he asking for a trade then?
because he's in Seattle and there ain't nothing up there but him and Geno Smith.
Yeah, because they just released Tyler Lockett.
Yeah, I mean they clean the house too,
Yeah.
but everybody high up there, so I don't know how their facilities is.
Hey, but I'd rather up too high than too down. And you know a team that is down, a
Yes.
team real down bad. It is in the NBA world, and that is none other than the Dallas Mavericks, man. They are down bad, bruh. Down bad. Make a horrible trade. Now, Kyrie Irving out for the season, man. Talk about it, man. How did the team go from the finals a year ago to losing all of their stars in some sort of way to where they are now, man? What's going on with the Mavericks, bro?
Klay Thompson is the secret agent for the Warriors, man. That's what it is. He's
uh,
a secret agent for the Warriors. So nobody can get close to the Warriors dynasty. They want to run the 2020s and 2010s. So he went there to secure and put bad juju everywhere. He's like, if I'm gonna go down, everybody coming down with me.
uh,
Um,
this is crazy.
I, I listen. First of all, prayers to Kyrie,
Mm,
because I want to say this because this show has been on the air back when it wasn't cool to be on the media and give props to Kyrie. We were. I want to say this. Let the apology be as loud as the disrespect.
ooh,
Since Kyrie has been with the Dallas Mavericks, he has been the ultimate professional. And we don't give him enough props for that. Usually we should say, well, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. Yes. However, based on the hell that they put him through in 2020, 2021, part of 2022, how Kyrie Irving has been playing. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go even further. He should have been on that damn Olympic team. But that's here nor there. Prayers to him. I've read, I don't know for sure. They might be talking about shutting down Anthony Davis.
mm-hmm.
Um, their other bigs have gotten hurt too. Um, so man, I tell you one thing, they ain't the Wizards, but they pretty bad. You know, that's another team that got some clean facilities. The Washington Wizards. They always rebuilding and cleaning up. But anyway, my bad.
Nah, man, I'm just like man, how much bad luck can this team get?
Is
Like,
it the floor? Is it like the trainers or what? I mean, yeah.
to sustain so many injuries, right? And we talked about a couple of weeks ago when like you get Anthony Davis back in the trade and it was looking good, and all of a sudden, wow, first game he go down.
It was looking good for 14 minutes.
Yeah, it looked good for 14 minutes. Wow, he go down. Now Kyrie down, Luca no longer there. Is the floor is just falling. I mean, and yeah, you are absolutely right. They're still 32 and 31. They're still above 500, and the Washington Wizards are way under.
I'll say this though. If I'm Klay Thompson, I'm shooting 60 times a night.
Oh, I'm letting it rip. What? What the coach gonna say? First of all, didn't Jason Kidd didn't he step away too?
He did?
I believe so.
Oh wow.
Nah, I might be tripping. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote
I'm
me on
about to say, because if he did, then something
that.
going on like bigger than the injuries.
Don't quote me on that.
But I will say,
I might have been doing some other things when I heard might have seen some
okay,
might have, yeah.
okay. On a serious note, though, I mean, as with D Man Cave Sports Podcast, what differentiates us from other different sports platforms is we actually care about the athletes.
Hmm.
So all the athletes in Dallas that are hurt, we hope that you heal and get better. It's just very weird how this whole thing went down, though. I mean, and the thing is, I mean, both of them were kind of non-contact injuries, weren't they?
For the most part.
I mean, Kyrie did get fouled, but that's an ACL.
Yeah.
So that could have happened at any point in the game.
Point. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like you can. I mean, I don't want to say you can't cause ACL, but you really gotta like some kind of crazy contact to cause an ACL. Like,
Exactly. That's what I was getting at. That's what I was hitting. Exactly what I was hitting at.
yeah, ACLs are more than likely not contact, like some kind of weird twist or turn on the ligament of the knee, and it just snaps.
And
So,
was it 80s like a shoulder?
yeah. So you know what? AD done got so many injuries, I can't keep up with it, bro. When it comes
Remember that old picture of Allen Iverson and they had all the
all the body
that's
parts, yeah,
yeah, that's 80 fingernail.
yeah. Hey, that's Embiid too. Hey,
Well, no.
no. I this is one time that I give Stephen A. Smith his credit. He said if you look at the chart and he read the list of all the injuries that was listed for Joel Embiid, he ended up doing the song. He said shoulders, head, and knees and toes.
Yes. But here's the thing. With Embiid, I think it's a little different. I'm not saying he ain't injured. I'm saying that man is similar to what I said with Javon, and I'm glad you brought that up. I'm saying it's similar to Javante Davis,
Oh yeah, I feel what you're saying.
where it's too much for him mentally. That like at one point, Joel Embiid was one of the best on social media.
Hmm.
Like he was one of the best on social media.
He quieted that
Um,
down.
huh?
He quieted that shit down.
Exactly. And all these injuries on him that he's had, because a lot of in the beginning of his career when he was getting injured, those were legit injuries. Not saying that these aren't legit injuries,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
those were legit. We saw where he got hurt.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mentally, it got to be taxing on these players.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Anthony Davis, for example, we make people make their jokes, street clothes and
Yeah, yeah.
things of that nature with Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis doesn't strike me as the person that if he could not play, if he could play,
He'll play.
he'll play. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Um, and it's not that he's soft either. I just think that he just got bad luck,
Mm.
you know, which is interesting because you play with LeBron James. You know, if he was invested $1 million on his body and he don't never really get hurt, then you should have been investing too,
Mm.
you know?
Yeah. I think that goes back to what we said when they acquired Luca. Hopefully that rubs off on Luca.
Yeah, Luca was 280 when he got there. Luca is 210 right now. Luca look like a WWE superstar now.
And the California diet, baby.
Yeah, he look like an AEW dark when he left Dallas. He like the butcher and the blade. If you watch AEW, you would get that reference. And if you don't, go back and look at the butcher and the blade and tell me that don't look like what Luca would look like.
Hey, when he slimmed down.
Now he's like Hangman Page. Hangman Page and freaking John Cena.
I'm clipping that, dog. I'm clipping that. That's crazy, bro. Hey man, what is wrong? Hey man, but I can't
You
even.
know it's true. He looked like the butcher and the blade.
Hey dog, that is such a crazy reference, dog. That is such a crazy reference, bro. But hey man, hey, we're getting down to the nitty gritty of this NBA season, man.
Yeah.
As we getting closer to some of these playoff seasons starting to formulate, percolate. Uh, uh, you know, man, what is the team that you in each conference that you think the people should keep their eye on right now?
So I'm gonna start with the East because it's the most quiet conference. They don't get no love at all. Um, a repeat from last year, Boston. It's gonna be pretty tough to beat that team if they're healthy going into the playoffs. It's gonna be hard to beat them. Also, I want to give Cleveland some love. Cleveland is looking pretty tough. Um, I know you only said one, but I picked two. But I'm gonna do the same thing for the West.
Yeah, let's go, man.
Um, for the West, of course, everyone expects OKC to be where they at, but let's be real. And the media always talks about this team like they do the Dallas Cowboys, but let's be 100. The Los Angeles Lakers are scary right now.
I told you. Well, what did I tell you last week? What did I tell you last week? What did I say?
If you're a Lakers fan, you don't hate LeBron no more. If
What?
you
No. Hold on. What did I say last week, Mike T? I said we back, baby. We back.
listen, you know how before Bammers was getting mad about the thought of LeBron getting a statue?
Hey,
Just in 1 month,
he get
that
us.
statue got a date.
It's coming.
Lakers fans is excited. I don't know what LeBron is taking. I don't know if he's taking anything.
Hey,
I don't know what he's doing with himself. All I do know is ain't no way this man keep LeBron look like he can play 10 more years right now. And I know that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But man, you should have put Bronny on his team a long time ago. Like, damn. He gets to play. What makes them so scary is this. Luka turns into what LeBron was, and now LeBron turns into what Anthony Davis was supposed to be, playing off the ball. And the last time we kind of saw LeBron playing off the ball, not because I'm a Miami Heat fan, but that to me was the best version of LeBron James. That was the most scariest version of LeBron James, was that second Miami Heat season.
And Luka handled the rod.
Similar to Mario Chalmers and D Wade having a rock and LeBron playing off the. Oh my goodness. The Lakers are scary. But I do got one sleeper team. I got one sleeper team. They are a whopping 57 games away. The Washington Wizards.
Stop.
I hate you guys.
Why are you doing this? Stop.
I'm sorry. I hate them.
Why are you doing this? Stop.
That made Chris Middleton. We don't even know. Chris Middleton don't even play basketball no more, man. He Marcus Smart. Yeah, them two don't deserve that. Marcus Smart punched somebody in college and changed his whole career.
Hey, no, bro. I just gotta ask, dog. What did the Wizards do to you that you just got this crazy disdain
I
for?
told you, bro, they've been sorry since Little Mom. Little Mom was just a little mom. She wasn't even a mom yet. She was a little girl in her dress going to Sunday school. And that probably was the last time the Wizards won anything. My whole lifetime, they have sucked so bad. Like, I don't understand how when they be talking about the worst franchises, they're so bad that when people talk about the worst franchises, people forget that they exist.
You be like, how do you forget these guys over here, right here?
Nah, what I'm saying is, listen, whenever we hear about the worst franchises in sports, we hear about the Browns,
Yeah.
the Jets.
Mm-hmm.
We used to hear about Cleveland Cavs,
Yeah.
um,
Some other teams. Yeah.
some other teams, right? About 5, 6 teams. No one ever said the Washington Wizards ever.
And that's crazy to you.
It's crazy. It should be crazy to you too.
Oh no, it is crazy to me, but I'm just saying definitely to you because you're pointing it out right now.
Yeah, like how do you forget that they're that bad? Like you forget how bad they are because they've been so bad for so many years. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, damn, man. Like if you go to the Wizards, bruh, either your career is over when it starts,
Hey
or
dog,
they just let you know it's over.
hey, it's so bad that Mark.
Kyle Kuzma look like a whole new person in Milwaukee.
Hey, they look like they about to
He
go.
don't even dress like that no more. Remember he was wearing all that off the wall stuff here in Washington?
Nah. Because first of all, he came in Milwaukee because first of all, it's too cold. All right.
It's
All,
cold here.
yeah, no, bro. That Milwaukee cold, hey, y'all cold
I
ain't no.
got you. I got you. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm not even going. I'm not even going to debate that. I'm not even going to. No.
Hey, bro. Woo! No, that's a different type of cold, my dog. That's that damn plane wind come right off the plains and they in between lakes and all that. That cold.
Yeah.
Now that's something different, cuz.
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Either way, still, he don't dress like that no more. He like a regular human citizen in Washington.
Yeah, he was
He
on
was off Fashion Week every week.
every week. Like,
Now he's a good basketball player again. You come here, it's like when you touch the ball, it's like in Space Jam when you lose all your powers. Chris Middleton should sue the Milwaukee Bucks.
hey, that's crazy, dog.
Marcus Smart should sue. Marcus Smart should have a campaign. You traded me, you ain't trading Ja.
What I do?
Send Ja to the Wizards. If you want him to, he had a good season. He ain't getting no trouble. If you want to make sure he permanently never gets in trouble, send him to the Wizards. Talking about Katie was coming here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Katy Perry for a concert. Katie coming in with the freaking Wizards. What the hell? Man from here, he said, hell no.
Oh, that ain't happening.
That Bama Bradley Bill waived his no trade clause to get the hell up out of here.
Hey man, send me to Phoenix, bro. Send me to the desert.
And that's a disappointing team right there, bro.
Hey, no. Hey, we got to talk about it,
But
man.
we all knew it wasn't going to work.
Well, it's the funny thing is I remember the conversation we had when we heard the trade. We was like, how's this offense supposed to work? That's the first thing we said. How's this offense supposed to work? I just never saw how you pretty much got three guards. I just didn't know how it was going to work.
I,
I was confused.
I don't think that. So my worry never was that it was three guards. My worry was it's not enough basketballs to go around. And I think this is something that the media doesn't give talk credence to is I think that locker room, for the most part, they get along.
They
I
probably do.
don't think they be beefing enough, and I think that those attitudes, those guys that we see, those three guys, Bill, Booker, Durant, they're probably some of the most chill guys in the league. But they're what Bradley Beal has scored 50 points multiple times with the Wizards,
Mm-hmm.
which is a tall feat, but we're not gonna go there. Devin Booker, hasn't he had 70?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're talking about Kevin Durant, who is probably one of the best scorers, if not the best scorer in NBA history.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's no way, no way.
Who, by the way, is climbing up the all-time leading scoring list right now.
There's no way you can keep all three of them happy.
Yeah. Is it
Now,
because
what they could have did, what they should have did, and I think you'll agree with me on this. What they should have did was get Chris Paul
they should have kept him?
or a point guard.
A point guard period.
Yes, but it has to be up to a certain level. A point guard. It
Yeah.
couldn't be a backup point guard coming in
No.
there.
I'm with you because you got to navigate all three of those egos.
Exactly. So
I'm with you.
because they could have put Bill at the 2, Devin Booker at the 3, KD at the 4, and played small
Mm-hmm.
and won games. But they tried to make one of the two, Booker or Bill, the point, and it was like
That ain't their
game.
that ain't their natural position.
You know, Bill is used to coming up the court with the ball in his hand and just chucking it. Same as Booker.
They're not distributors.
KD was the only one that did not need the ball in his hand.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is all three of these guys are not distributors.
Right.
They're not. You need a distributor. You need a person to distribute the ball not only to those players, but distribute it to in spaces that they can get a shot off.
Yeah.
And help create the shot for them. You can't do that with, like you said, it needs to be a point guard at a certain level that can do that for them. And I think that changes the way that the Phoenix, but right now it's such a disappointing situation. And it's kind of like those three are probably looking at each other like, bro, like we're doing all we can. Like, I don't know how we can fix this. So it's like maybe you talk to management or you talk to coaching, like, bro, we need this. And if you give us this, you can unlock the key to everything else. But right
Yeah.
now, I'm with you. I I I normally don't like to have this conversation, but we are a sports show. And they're gonna talk about Katie's legacy. They're gonna talk about Katie's legacy related to this situation. Like, bro, Brooklyn failed. Phoenix failing. Come on, bro. What's up?
Yeah, and he be getting the people that he wants to.
They're gonna
Like, to the Brooklyn, he got Kyrie and James Harden. Now, that, unfortunately, to your point, we're never going to give him the proper due when we judge him because that wasn't his fault. And if that would have stayed together, that might have worked.
Yeah, but Mike, they have most. I'm not because I've seen this. Most people haven't really forgiven him for the Golden State situation to even talk about the Brooklyn or the Phoenix
Well, let
situation.
me tell you, let me just say this very blunt. Let me say this very blunt. Those people are losers. Get over it. The rings have already been won. You're probably a Wizards fan because you don't know nothing about winning. So you probably still mad about him not coming here. But no, if you still hold that Golden State thing against him, Stephen A, you're just a loser. Like you don't want to win. You know what I'm saying in life. So you're right. There are going to be a lot of people that hold that against him.
Yeah.
I think that we've over that part. We've seen too many other people do similar things.
Oh yeah. I'm
You
with you.
know, so it's like it is what it is. But you are right. His legacy is going to take a hit with this Phoenix thing. I mean, again, Brooklyn, he had exactly who he wanted, and me personally, since we are media, I will say I will not hold Brooklyn against him. There was a lot of other variables
I'm
that
with you.
made that did not work because when they all were on the floor, they damn near looked perfect.
No, I'm with you on that. It was a lot of I mean, you can talk about the COVID situation where they had got Kyrie jammed up. You can talk about the injuries that James Harden, pretty much his damn hamstring was hanging off his bone. Like
KD foot on the line against the Bucks.
yeah, but there was a point in time that even when KD kind of had to miss some time, there was never a point in time where all three of those guys were on the floor at the same time. So
No,
yeah,
they was. That's what I'm telling you. They played a few games
it was rare.
and they didn't lose with
Yeah,
them three.
I think if I remember correctly, the number was probably like around between 11 to 21 within that range. I can't
Yeah,
for sure. I would say within that range, but yeah. So you didn't see that many. I'm with you. It was too many variables. The ownership was a mess. The coaching was a mess. Steve Nash did not have no business in that position, having that job. Joe Tsai, the owner, was a mess. He was messy. They tried to uh, 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 defame Kyrie with the whole he's so anti-Semitic crap. That was crap. So yeah, it was that whole situation was a whole. It was almost like a Mari episode or some real shit. So
surprisingly, I think this is what the Sun was trying to recreate. But they messed up because Kyrie and James Harden are both pure point guards.
yes,
Regardless of what you want to say, the shot amounts that they take. James Harden has averaged double-digit point assist in this league multiple times.
hmm
I don't think Bradley Bill's averaged
not
6
even
assists.
not
You know
even
what I'm
close.
saying?
That's right. And Devin Booker's really not necessarily high on the assist category neither. I mean, he might average around like 7 to 8, I think so.
Yeah, but he's at his best when someone else is the ball. Like we
Yeah.
see him at his best when Chris Paul was there.
Yes, exactly. That's Phoenix management didn't do they just didn't do their homework. All right.
Not at all.
All right. At the end of the day, they did not it's okay. I'm not mad at you put the team together, but you did not think about the actual schematic wise, the scheme wise on putting them with a facilitator. You got to. You like this is I just thought that was basketball 101 when they put that together. Like you could have dog, you could have went got Mike Conley, who's still playing basketball for dirt cheap and just been just fine with it.
That's the exact type of point guard I'm talking about.
And been just fine because Mike Conley has the IQ that'd make that shit pop and have been easy with it, and he wouldn't have cost you an arm and a leg. He probably could have. You probably could have got him for the minimum, bro.
And he had this.
You know,
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. I know Bradley Bill got to get off early. Let me get him off early. Get him going early. Boom. All right. Okay. Now it's Booker time. Let me get Booker. Let me get
yeah.
Booker some of that.
Let Katie let Katie close. Let Book get hot early. I'm sorry. Let Bill get the first. Let Book kind of eat second and third, and then let Katie close it.
And Kylie, the type of point guard, he knows that will change different games. You know what I'm saying? Certain games you gotta get KD off earlier.
Right.
Pause. And,
Hella false.
yeah, yeah,
Yes, I get what you're saying. Yes.
yeah.
Oh, come on. Hey, man. If y'all start, I swear to God, y'all start using our ideas. I better CTC, man. Cut me.
You know who would have been a better pickup for the Suns as opposed to Bill if they would have had him right now too?
Mm.
Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, Booker, and KD.
Oh man. Mm.
And also with the Dallas Mavericks, they kicking themselves because they didn't keep him.
There's a lot of just Dallas Mavericks just didn't. Okay, I think a lot of things changed the moment that Mark Cuban started selling his shares.
Yeah, yeah. And once he got rid of it and he was done, because this year he's officially not, he really don't have no role for real. He just be there.
No, he just collected the check.
Yeah, he don't have a role no more. So unfortunately, we can't say he's the reason for the injuries, but it's pretty ironic that they made some of the moves that they made and it hasn't benefited them and he's not.
And it's coinciding the same time that he
Yeah.
not so hands-on with the franchise.
Yeah.
I think it goes hand in hand. Say what you want. Obviously, Mark Cuban, obviously with the success that he's had, not just in the NBA, just business wise. I mean, the guy, he knows how to run a business. It's still running a business in the professional world on just with the professional teams. It's still running a business. It's just tweaking some things. So, um, you saw how it worked for him. Hey, he said it was his time to leave. You see his exit. He's pretty much damn near gone. So, and unfortunately, the only people that's really getting directly affected is that team because that team is just down bad. Boy, they down bad. But oh man, man, there was a couple of other things I had on the document that my brother wanted to talk about. I mean, let me look at his docket real quick because I mean, it's you know, some strange things going on, my brother, in this world of sports. Uh, excuse me. Uh, I think. Oh, how did I not talk about that? T. Higgins got he got the franchise tag. I
Because
forgot
it's so
about.
ridiculous that I mean, we would be going. We probably that probably would have been the only topic we talked about. The way I would have went off. I'm glad. I, I'm gonna give myself a shot clock on this.
Oh, go ahead.
Cincinnati Bengals. Matter of fact, you one of them franchises that got clean facilities too, and that's the reason why. Because you be doing people dirty. This is ridiculous. You doing them dirty. This is ridiculous, and stop it, man.
Hey. They told Trey Hendrickson their best pass rusher after Max Crosby got his extension from the Raiders. They told Trey Hendrickson, "Oh yeah, go ahead, seek a trade." they ain't
Some of
gonna.
these teams that really ain't trying to win, and they show you that.
They ain't gonna. No. They ain't. I'm just gonna say this right now before we get up out of here. The way that Cincinnati Bengals management is going right now, they closing a Super Bowl window.
Super Bowl window,
Yeah, they closing it.
bro. That window's locked already.
I'm just saying they're closing it.
Listen,
Just because their way that they're running their franchise, they're closing it.
NFL teams. Just want to say this, and we can end on this. NFL teams. There's a franchise that's in the NFC East
Mm,
on the East Coast in Pennsylvania.
hmm
They eat cheesesteaks there.
hmm
They tell you how to treat your players. You know when Shannon Sharp did this? You know the dude that be on Instagram that don't say no words? Saquon Barkley just got an extension.
Oh, did.
He only been there for 1 year.
I said, hey, we like what you help us do. We won a Super Bowl.
Yes, they won a Super Bowl, and I guarantee you, if they would have lost that Super Bowl, they still would have gave him that extension.
But they just signed him.
But what I'm saying is
They didn't have to.
that's how you treat your players.
They didn't have to give him extension. He just signed the
No,
contract.
that's my point. That's what I mean by that's how you treat your players.
Hey, rip that contract we just signed a year ago, and here.
That's why the Eagles may turn into a dynasty because that's how you treat your players, man. You reward them, and that's why I'm bringing this back to the T. Higgins thing. Yeah, you guys have not won a Super Bowl, but you haven't paid him when you should have paid him. You franchised him last year. He had another productive season this year. Why not give this man his money and keep playing with him? Or just let him walk so we can go get his money. Or, so you won't lose him for nothing, trade him.
Because people are trading receivers now. Debo got traded. Christian Kirk just got traded.
If Debo could get traded
T. Higgins could damn sure get traded.
for a fifth,
A fifth.
you could get you get a second or third for T. Higgins.
Yeah. I'm with you, dog. I feel you. Hey, man. Hey, all I'm saying is that some people, you know, scared money don't make no money. That's all. Hey, you miss on the shots you just don't take. Just saying.
I just want to tell NFL players, you should have locked out. I'm gonna keep telling y'all, you're never gonna get what y'all want and what y'all deserve and the treatment that y'all supposed to be treated until y'all sit down.
Mm,
Every other league that sat down and missed some games, they
mm,
started to get what they wanted.
mm.
Every league, I say that again. Baseball players, nobody even watches baseball anymore.
Get the lockout, bro. Hey, no, because baseball players didn't have lockouts, NBA players didn't have lockouts. NFL had a brief lockout a few
But they
years.
didn't miss no games, is what I'm saying to you.
No, I'm with you. They didn't miss no
NHL missed games.
games. Yes, NHL, MLB, NBA has missed games where they've had shortened seasons. The last one, NBA '99, they had the shortened season.
Yeah.
Winning the Knicks and Spurs ended up winning that season. That was
Yep. Yep.
players said, "Nah, bro, we want this, this, and that, and this and that," and that was still David Stern.
Yep. 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 Major League Baseball had another one when they was missing. It wasn't necessarily games, but they was starting to miss training camp, and they had to rush the season along. You got it.
Know your worth.
We
Know
can talk about this next week.
I'm with you. Hey, in end of the day, players, always know your worth. Stand on business. You are the product. You are the money. The moment you realize that, the moment you realize you are the money and how much power you got being the money. Ooh, we, like my man Coach Drip say. But we gonna end it right there, baby. Hey, Coach Drip, man, drop them socials for the people, man.
Hey man, you can find your boy on IG and Twitter, Coach Drip _ Mike T, Facebook, Michael Turner, and all 613 platforms. You can also find me hosting Friday, Maryland Tech Elite Pack Dynasty.
Sir, yes, sir. Check in with them tech boys.
We played Louisville yesterday.
Louisville, them Cardinals. Hey, yeah, because we in that ACC, baby.
We plucked them birds.
I hear that noise when you pluck that feather.
They ain't had Lamar Jackson against us.
No, sir. No, sir. Hey, man, hey, but you know what it is, man. Holla at your boy, KC Walkamine, right there on that Twitter. And most importantly, make sure, like my man Mike T said, Coach Drip, catch me right here every week. 613 Faye Productions YouTube channel, whether it's right here on the Man Cave Sports Podcast or in the Four Corners of Wrestling. We were throwing them foes up, throwing them quads down. Okay. Hey, like Mike T said, hey, Friday, Elite Pack. Check out them tech boys. Hey, Sunday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That's right. Top 5 moments of wrestling with our man King Mel. And hey, that's why you gotta hit that bell notification, let you know when we be dropping content, because we be dropping whether it's shorts or we cooking up some things behind the scenes, and when we drop it, it'll let you know when we drop it. So we gonna get up out of here, man. You ain't gotta go home. I gotta get the hell up out of here, man. We shutting the door up on them. Hey, we out of here, man. Holla at y'all. Peace. Oh.